Hello. Hey, welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee, Mother's Day edition. Cheers to all of us who are caring, loving, kind, amazing people, regardless of what body type, style you are working with right now, regardless of your formal role, whether you are or are not a mother. I know that you a mother. You a mother because you care so much. You're an empath. We all collectively have this genuine caring capacity, and I know it. That's why you're here on Above Life channel, and I love you. So thank you for being here with me today on this Mother's Day. We are actually at the park. I don't think I can I actually think I can. Just a second. Let me show you where I'm at. Whoops. Oh, it won't let me do it. Oh, it won't let me do it. It won't let me turn it around. Sorry, so sorry. Oh, I'm at the river. I'm right by the Mississippi River. So today we're going to have a conversation about burnout and stress, which I know doesn't sound like a fun and lovely topic for today, but it's important. And I'm not going to lecture you about it. I promise. I'll try not to be on a soapbox because, as a psychic, as an intuitive coach, as an energetic coach, I care about how you feel, and I want you to be able to be inspired and encouraged by what we chat about. And we also talk real talk. And so I'm not going to come on here and be all like, oh, everything's great. Oh my gosh, life is so good. You should be so happy. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on in the world. Like I saw some stuff on my feed this morning that I was like, what the fuck is happening? What? And then I saw some other things that really inspired me, and I was like, oh, this generation. Oh, just, So it warmed up my heart. So in thinking about our conversation today, I did share last week, I believe, that we would have a conversation about burnout and stress, and not in a way that's a downer, okay? Because the truth is you need to stop burning. So do I. We have to stop burning. And I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, we could make an agreement together that we're going to try this. Okay, remember last week on Above Life channel, we worked on energy goals. We talked about that a bit on Monday on our Monday video. Do you remember that? If you don't remember that, just go check it out. It was last Monday. And I think the only way we're going to be able to feel better is to let ourselves stop burning. That the pangs of guilt, the pangs of past life experiences, to no fault of your own, the hurts of trauma, the sorrow of grief, all of these things, the sadness, the anger, everything is real. It's real in real time when we start to have a moment, a memory. And so I think for many of us, I know at least in the past, this has been my coping mechanism, is just to throw myself into work. And in the past, when I worked at a day job, it was easy to get caught up in the office drama, to get caught up in the office politics and the stuff that just does not matter while my kids were in daycare. And while I thought I was doing, work, helping people. And yeah, you bloom where you're planted. You make the best of things. I worked in human resources. That was my corporate job. And actually, I had two different positions: organizational development and learning, and staffing. And so I know how you kind of play the roles, and how you kind of just show up. And as an empathic person and as a psychic and intuitive and in tune person to energy, you do begin to absorb all of that stuff. And I know that burnout is real and it doesn't just happen now in the workplace. And just because you're working from home doesn't mean you miss that. Like it's going to pass you by. No, you're going to get burned out. You're going to have times when life feels overwhelming, and it's the collective of everything. It's not because there's something wrong with you. You are not broken. Your heart might feel broken. Your heart might feel aching, but it's because you are an empathically, incredibly light, beautiful, energetic being that is moving through, bumping through the world in a way that feels abrasive. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it in a way that empaths understand it. Abrasive. And it's like you don't want to hug sandpaper, you know. So inside there's this burn that begins. It's like a heartburn almost, right? And first it's temporary, and then you notice it more and more and more, and you start to kind of wonder what that's about. And it's really your body, your beautiful, beautiful, spiritually connected body attempting to save you from the toxicity of energy. Now, I'm not suggesting you become a hermit or isolate yourself. Wouldn't we all love to do that? That's what vacations are for. I know you're telling me that. That's what vacations are for. That's why we go on vacation. But sooner or later, you got to come back and step back into life. So what is it about that vacation, that break? That break from reality, that step into fantasy, even if it's for a weekend. Even if it's for an evening, getting swallowed up in a movie, a storyline, something totally different to distract you from what is really happening inside. Again, there is nothing wrong with you. You're overworked. You're overloaded. You care so much, and you do, yes, you do have so much capacity for love and for caring and for outreach and for all of the things that you want to do and make an impact on in this world. But the most important thing, listen to me now, stop burning. Stop burning away yourself, your self-worth, your value. Stop trying to prove how great, how much you have to contribute and how great life is by spending time with people you don't really like anyway. Out of obligation or duty or a warped sense of you must do that because you're a good person. You can be a good person and still tell people to fuck off. You can be a good person and have people not like you. I know it's shocking. You can be the best, the most caring, the most compassionate, the most conscientious in integrity, and people can still hate your guts and make up stuff about you and lie about you and get other people to believe that. That happens. It's drama. It's called energetic drama, right? It's drama. We know how this works. It's gossip. Oh, in the olden days, the gossipers, right? The coffee clutches like that. That it still exists, people. It's just called different things. And we have just somewhere along the line taken all that stuff personally and cared so much about the way those other people are thinking about us. And really, it doesn't matter. They're taking up space in your beautiful, brilliant, vibrant, empathic, sensitive, powerful, fierce, loving heart. And it's time we stop burning. There was this quote that I loved, and it's intense, and it says something like, I'm trying to remember it. It says something like, you do not have to set yourself on fire so that other people can see. Their darkness is theirs. And again, I'm not suggesting separation. I'm not suggesting more separation, more us and them mentality. I'm not saying that. That's a mental mind fuck, okay? It's not about that. It's about the reconnection and recalibration inside of ourselves. It's really about loving ourselves so strongly that we become lighthouses for everything else. So that when we see each other, we recognize the kindness, the kind eyes, the authentic, genuine smile, not the, oh, bless your heart, you fucking idiot. No, we don't want to play both sides of the fence here. We don't want to manipulate. And sometimes even good people fall into those things because they need to get their needs met. Some people do step into a situation and they can work it, work the room. Regardless of how that happens, that's energy, and that's energetic manipulation. You don't want that karma. And sometimes you don't know what you don't know. You don't realize what you're doing because you've had toxic traits projected upon you by narcissists or people who are not that healthy in the first place. And you've come to believe that you have to behave a certain way in order to manage other people, in order to be able to be in coexistence with them so that you can feel a sense of worthiness or love. That's not love. The purest love is the kind that starts inside you in your heart space. And I know that it's hard to even know what that feels like. I know you might not even know. I didn't know either. But I wanted to. And I've taken a great deal of time in this lifetime to consistently remind myself to come back to that place, to bring water, to put out the fire, and to not even let it start in the first place. Why? Because I don't have the kindling. If somebody else needs to set me on fire and get a rise out of me, they're going to need to bring the firewood themselves because it's not from me. And I want that for you. I want that kind of fierce, empathic energy coming out of you, my friend. That's what I want for you. To stop burning. All right, it's hot here. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, man. Woof. I'm sitting in the... Open the door. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so literally it's like 72 degrees. It's not supposed to be this hot, which is beautiful. I'm just going to take off my black hoodie. And I got my black t-shirt, my black pants, my black shoe. It's like I'm moving through the shadows or something, you know. It's hot. Okay. And I'm actually at the river. I would love to show. Look at, there's people that are actually floating on the river here. Let's see if I can show you. Can you see them? Oh, just a second. Can you see them? Could you see them? Here, let me see if I can. Here they come here. How awesome is that? So I'm actually at the, so that was our pep talk so far for today. I'm actually right at one of the labyrinths that I like to walk by the Mississippi River. It's a cute little one. It's a little one, but I'm going to go and walk it this morning, and I'm going to spend some time myself. I brought my journal with me for this Mother's Day to spend some time here. See? And I am going to walk because it is freaking gorgeous outside. Gorgeous. I can't believe this worked. I'm really happy that this worked. I hope the, oops. Sorry, I was going to say I hope the sound quality is good, and I realized that my microphone is in the console. Did you hear me? Sorry. As I said, I'll repeat this just briefly. There is a labyrinth right over here that I'm going to walk. I'm right by the river. It's beautiful. It's like 70 degrees. It's gorgeous. It's hot right now. Me fully dressed in black, as I mentioned. So, yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of my day, at least for a couple of hours here, walking before it gets too hot, even for me. Got to be a little aware of that right now so I don't get overheated because of the heart and my ticker. I want to say hello to the people who are in the chat. Let me just grab my glasses here. Let's see if I can see you guys. Whoa, I don't want that. I did go to Dunkin' Donuts, and what did I get? I really, you know what I wanted today? And I might have to go get this before I leave here. Is I got a Dunkin' here, but I got a small one so I could get another. Oh, Nancy, hey, nice to see you. Hey, miss, nice to see you. Happy Mother's Day to you. Hey, Mom. Hey, Gail, nice to see you. Pat Duncan, Pat Doon. Welcome. Yeah, I am good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so oh, people are all out and about because it's so gorgeous. Like, it is gorgeous, gorgeous. What a beautiful Mother's Day. I'm going to go walk myself, but I do want to do the labyrinth. There's a couple of kids playing in it right now, though. So I'm going to give them some time, and then I will head over there myself. Where are my kids? Well, one of them is at work, and she's living her life. She lives about 2 hours away from me. The other one just finished up college. Third-year college student, and will be moving back to, I think, their dad's house next week. I think they're coming home for the summer. He has to do an internship, so I hope he got one. I don't know. I have to find that out. I'm not sure. And then one of them is, oh my gosh, look at this hair. This hair is nasty. Dang, I should have wore a hat. The other one is was working on his car yesterday because the car died. 2003 Toyota. Freaking Camrys are amazing. So we're just going to repair that one. And my youngest, I did not see yet this morning. I snuck out of the house early. So my youngest is 15, just turned 15. Oh my God, it makes me sound so old. I got teenagers and 20-year-old kids now. Crazy. And this week I do get a haircut. Thank goodness for that. Okay, but I digress. This is Sunday morning coffee. So I need to get more coffee. I really want a lavender latte. And because it's Mother's Day, I'm going to get one. But first I'm going to go walk the labyrinth. There's another person in there walking it right now. So I think I'm going to give that person a minute to finish that up. And then I'm going to go walk it. The little kids are in there too. So, all right. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow on Above Life channel for our Monday video. I'm trying to think do I want to talk about angels again? I might. I'm contemplating. I've been doing a lot of work with Archangel Michael in particular. We're chatting a lot with him. They've been working with me a lot on kind of rebooting my energetic systems so that I can hold space for myself to be able to do the work that I need to do. And so just slowly kind of building that up, stretching my muscles again and really reinforcing the whole, instead of having a big shield or cocoon around me, which is what has been the last 7 months, I am looking to be able to kind of regenerate and source my own energy now that I know that I don't have to have surgery for a while. That's good. So I feel like I can focus more on that, and take care of my physical body and my spiritual etheric body and my aura. And so I used to take that stuff for granted. It was just easy and no big deal. And now I'm like, okay, this is a big deal. I do not want anything impacting my physical body. No way. I do not want that. So I am going to focus on prevention and be proactive. So we'll chat about stuff like that in the future. I'll share kind of new things that I'm doing to help keep my body, as far as my energetic goals, to help keep my body very much embodied, my spirit embodied. And it does take some discipline to do that. And it does take awareness of how energy works to do that. So, and you got to care enough about it, honestly. And you can't just set it aside like it's no big deal, like it doesn't matter, because you can't see it until it affects you so bad that you can't function, So yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot we can discuss. So, all right. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that I've inspired your spirit just a bit, encouraged you to live your life. This is your life after all, and you get to live it. So just live it. Thanks for being here. Oh, this is fun.